There's one sirloin going in now, chef, and one rump, chef. Breakfast coming up.
I'll let it sizzle for a minute too.
Okay.
Broccoli going in, chef.
I think we are almost at a point where we have a beyond edible breakfast, and they are perfect. You've got your sirloin, you've got your crumpet, sourdough, you've got your broccoli, you've got your eggs, you've got dill and rosemary on the same plate together, and I promise you, it works. Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Welcome to the George Benson football channel. I hope you enjoyed a montage of making eggs, which isn't a usual staple thing. It is in my diet, but not at least on a football video. This is basically the beginning of the tour. If you're wondering why I've not introduced Georgie next to me, it's because she's actually the producer. Producers don't usually need introducing. No, I'm kidding. She's going to be a mainstay here. We're going to America. We're going on tour. So we've made steak and eggs for breakfast. And I think it's actually a masterpiece. Like, it really does look good. Are you excited to go on tour with Chelsea football?
I'm so excited. How's the steak?
I don't know. I'm going to find out.
Oh, wow. Wow. It's soft.
Oh. It's good. I wanted to kind of like introduce this kind of thing because when we're in America, I want to show you everything that we're doing on the tour. Like, if you follow Chelsea for pre-season, we want to show you where you can eat. I want to show you where you can go, the sights you can see. And I get that it's bloody expensive because we're paying for all of this stuff. And I'm like, if you wanted to follow Chelsea on this tour, it costs a hell of a lot of money. I'm basically doing it for all of us. And you can enjoy the experience through these videos.
I'm excited. I'm really excited.
I'm very excited too.
Because every place we go, each stadium is in a different city. They're gonna have it's just gonna be different. Each game, each experience, every day is gonna be like packed full of stuff, but so different from day to day.
We've got Wrexham, Celtic, then we've got Club America, Man City, and Real Madrid, and that is the final day of the tour. So it'll be the final vlog of the series, and it's my 30th birthday. Unbelievable. We moved it to the car. This is going to be a theme, a running theme for a lot of the vlogs that we shoot in America. We're going to have scenes like this one in the car where G is going to be driving, and I'm going to be in the driver's seat trying to like still talk about the Chelsea news. Today is a weird day, and we've picked like a day where it's going to be sunny for the first time in the whole of July. But it's a weird day because the only thing that's really shut your mouth, mate. Lawrence's video is just playing in the background. That's weird. The only thing anyone's talking about today is this Enzo Fernandez racism story. Before I get myself arrested in this country, health and safety, mate. Bloody hell. It's 27 degrees. It's absolutely cooking. I'm also like, you know, like when people just like try and do jokes because they think it's funny, but it's just not.
Yeah, like you all the time.
But I'm genuinely quite funny though. That's the difference. So anyway, it's 27 degrees, so the windows are down. So I think a point I kind of missed in the video this morning when I addressed this Enzo Fernandez chanting the song on the bus situation. I think the important thing that I would want to say about this whole situation is that in an ideal world, they can all sit down together. And when I say they can all, I mean Reece James and Ben Chilwell here as the captain and vice-captain of Chelsea Football Club. Conor Gallagher probably as well, but he's probably not going to be back yet from the Euros. They've got to sit Enzo down in a room with the players that have been affected by this one. And there needs to be an understanding here. If there isn't, then there isn't, but there needs to at least be attempts from the club. Because the issue is, right, and I think this situation could be slightly different from Chelsea if this was one of those players that we've bought in for like 6 to 15 million pounds, and they could just be like, the media backlash as a result of this isn't worth, let's just sell this guy now. Enzo Fernandez is a player that we bought for 100 million quid, and 100% we cannot ignore that this will have some part to play in however this goes moving forward, in terms of how do the French players that have been hurt by this respond to Enzo Fernandez? How does the morale of the dressing room and the cliques that are already in place, obviously, when you've got players from different countries all over the world, there's always going to be certain players that bond together, certain players that have lunch and sit next to one another and hang out together more be it on the field, off the field, training, group things where how is this going to impact that moving forward? That is what we've got to be careful with here, which is why now that Chelsea have made this statement, they're doing an investigation, all of this stuff. Look, we all know as fans, there's not really much to investigate here other than how can we progressively improve this situation so that it doesn't escalate any deeper, further than it already has. I think that's what Chelsea have got to prioritise here. If you don't already know, tennis is like my playing sport, football is like my watching sport. I love watching tennis also, but I'm a better tennis player than I am a better football player. And Georgie can also play tennis too, and it's the English summertime. So we're just gonna play a little bit of tennis, and I wanna talk to you guys about Gabriel Mech. And then we're gonna take a little look at the new Chelsea kits that we might buy, we might not buy. Nice! She's good. I think the reason I always preferred to play tennis than to play football is because in tennis it's only you. I feel like in football there's always like one member of the team that can let you down, and then you have to take the responsibility because you're a team, whereas with tennis it's just me, my brain, and then the ball, and then the other person. I thought we'd get Georgie in because she's going to be in all of these. This is the new Chelsea kit.
Okay.
But I've noticed you're wearing some Nike jogging bottoms.
I am. They're old.
Don't know about you lot, but doesn't this look a little bit like your trousers?
I mean, they're blue. That's a good start.
What am I watching?
I don't know, Benson. Oh, it's coming. It's coming. That's a big reveal, this.
So you got like a rose on blue fire right now. Obviously the men's and the women's, you know who that is. It's Cole Palmer.
Yeah.
I mean, this is quite a cool video.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. It's interesting.
What do you think of the pattern?
It's interesting. It's like arty. I get it. Okay, the flames, the fire, the wind. I get it. I don't know. It's cool. It's very cool. How often is it a new one each season?
New one every single season. Yeah.
Okay.
They get more expensive every year. That's kind of like the picture here. That's the kit.
I mean, it's cool. I haven't also seen what everyone else is doing this year and whether everyone else is going down an arty route, but it's arty for sure.
It does look like they've just like given like a 6-year-old a bucket of like different colour blues and then just been like, have a little splosh on that, will we?
Yeah, I taught him how to use Adobe something.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, it's actually growing on me, this kit. And all new kits always do take a little bit of time to get used to, but this one, guys, I don't know if you've seen this video. I don't know if this is official or not, but this is apparently the away kit. This is someone's TikTok unboxing the kit, but that looks like a classic potentially.
Yeah, that's a nice shirt.
And what I love about
They're
it.
two very different ones though. I like this one a lot.
I'm getting eaten by horseflies. If you live in the UK, you know how bad these guys are. It's not like in Bali when we get eaten by mosquitoes. Here, you get these like giant horsefly things, and they like full on nip you.
They bite, yeah. They're not
They
nice.
do.
Not nice.
Anyway, I'm going to finish the news for these lot. And seeing Eden Hazard back at Chelsea doing promos for this new kit, I don't know if it's because they've seen that the reaction to this kit hasn't been the best, so they thought, you know what, we're going to sell these by getting in everybody's favourite player from the last 10 years. Maybe not everybody, but you know what I mean. Like, seeing Hazard back in a Chelsea kit, it feels good. Seeing him score at Soccer Aid at Stamford Bridge was also a very good feeling. Now, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. I know that we've kind of gone over what we went over in the first video, which was the Enzo Fernandez story. And the way that the vlogs are going to work in the US is I'm going to try and incorporate news in as much as I can without it kind of defacting away from the fact that we're there for the travel element of the tour. But also, I know that you guys do love the news videos. You do love being updated on stuff. So, to wrap up this one today, we're going to talk about the new Eden Hazard. We're going to talk about yet another 16-year-old bloody Brazilian that Chelsea are looking to sign. Give me a moment, let me just get up the picture. Understand, Chelsea have genuine interest in Gremio talent Gabriel Mech. He's considered as one more gem from Brazil. Chelsea have open talks to understand deal conditions. Born in 2008, Gabriel Mech is appreciated by many clubs, but Chelsea are pushing. Yet another youngster that Chelsea are looking to get from Brazil. And I'm going to make a little point right here. I'm going to make a prediction now, because obviously we're going to be there for the tour. We're going to be seeing all the players. We're hopefully going to be getting up on close and personal if we can. One of my predictions for this pre-season tour is that Andre Santos, as much as we're getting excited about the Kendry Piazers of this world, the Esteval Williams, we're still scouting for the Gabriel Mex, the 16-year-olds from Gremio. Remember, we've already signed Andre Santos, and I'm telling you now, in terms of versatility as a midfielder, we saw him last summer in the pre-season tour playing alongside Enzo Fernandez in that midfield. And he looked really good. I think naturally, as a number 8, I think he's definitely got a role to play here in an Enzo Maresca Chelsea. And I would love to see what Andre Santos can do as one of those midfielders. We're probably going to have to wait a while during pre-season to see Conor Gallagher. We're probably going to have to wait a while also to see Cucurella, because he's been on a flipping bender since he won it for Spain. And then Cole Palmer obviously is going to be, we're going to have to wait a while for him as well. But he's already in the gym with his PT, which is absolutely sensational, by the way. I feel like this year we're going to get a different kind of Palmer. Last year he was kind of like everyone's favourite player outside of the club that they supported. Well, maybe not, because he's Chelsea, but like, you just like the story. You just like the fact he came from Man City and then just absolutely smashed it. At least I think a lot of people like that about him. But Andre Santos is my first pick for a pre-season surprise. And it won't be a surprise to me. I think this kid has got the absolute lot, and I'm excited to see him after what, to me, was a very unlucky first loan spell at Forest, and then he really looked the part at Strasbourg. I think we're going to get to see it in this pre-season. If you guys did enjoy today's video, this was more a test for me, really, to kind of just like get used to using this little rig that we've got here. And also getting used to just talking to the camera on the move again, as opposed to always being in my office or being in the car or sitting down at a table. It's going to be full on. We're doing a lot of driving. There's a lot of road trips involved in this. And I want to make sure that I maximise my time in the US to bring the best Chelsea content that I possibly can, to challenge myself once again, to get creative out there. So if you did enjoy it, let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. We're going to try and keep as much news in the videos as possible without it kind of just feeling weird, like scrambling an egg and then talking about flipping Chelsea news. It is a bit odd. It doesn't quite go with the regular flow, but we're here to change it up a little bit. Thank you guys for watching. Subscribe if you are new. Come on, you Blues.